Yo, you already know, man. We back with another video, man. If you could do me a favor, please like, comment, subscribe. As you already know, it helps the channel tremendously. Man, we trying to grow, man, so please help us grow. Man, we got that boy KG in the office today, man, breaking down why the NBA players are always getting hurt. Now, I really wanted to tap into this because it just seemed like it's just so frequent, bro. Like, we seeing players left and right just falling, just dropping, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of want to hear, you know what I'm saying, his take on it.
And we don't think that the NBA, today's NBA player, they do play at a fast rate, but I don't think they're in a tip-top shape. I don't think these players today, I think they're in shape until they talk to motherfuckers that's in shape. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think the league is in the type of shape that you need to be in the type of shape to play at this pace. I think they think that. And if anybody knows the body, your calves are your brakes. You know, your calves are your brakes. And the one thing that supports the calves is your Achilles. So if your calf is the first thing to shut down, you have to think about how things are built, right? I watched all of the tapes of Cole, Tatum, and Hallie. When you watch how all three of them poured their shit, they poured it the same way. Pump fake, and you used to pump fake like this. I used to pump fake with my whole body, meaning that I would show you the ball. Paul, Cole, Tracy, when they would give you something because it was wings, they can give you a pump fake from here. It didn't even have to be a dramatic, but they were so prolific at the shot that you had to honor it. So when P gave you this, he already knew that you was up, so he would be already in there. If you're not one stretch, and again, I heard this the other day. Some of the trainers were talking about the lack of calf raises for some of the players to end their workout. Bro, we used to end a workout, especially on a leg day, calf raises. This is how I'm speeding up, this is how I'm stopping, this is my whole wiggle. If your calves ain't here. And on top of, whenever I go to finish, I gotta be athletic enough to finish, right? Bro, when you start breaking that down, I'm watching how the technique of that, man, that is, to me, I'm watching, when you are working out and the coach gives the ball back to you to reset, he gonna tell you to get into a three. Bro, all this technique means something. First time, you know when you break technique? Man, when you get tired. When you get tired, I start standing up. Technique breaks down, I ain't showing it.
Nah, that's real. I love that he said, like, you know what I'm saying, that your calves is like your brakes. You know what I'm saying? As a hooper, as a competitor, like, definitely if you a guard, like, well, not even definitely if you a guard. A lot of emphasis is stopped, you know what I'm saying, on a dime. You know what I mean? So you got to be able to protect, you know what I'm saying, like he said, your break. So if you're not being able just to exercise that muscle correctly, you know, train that muscle correctly, you know what I'm saying, you seeing so many people, these players that just, bro, they falling. And I be thinking about, like, bro, like, it goes back to what he said too, like, the pace is definitely different. You know what I'm saying? I believe that today's game is they're running fast, they moving faster. Cause I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, people, like, you talking about 60s and all of that, bro, they was hooping in Chuck Taylors, bro. And we got all of this, like, technology and advanced patterns and all this shit. Like, why is it, you know, why they causing so much injury? So now, you know what I'm saying, hearing what K's saying, it's like, okay, now that do make sense to where these boys probably not really in shape as much as they think they're in shape. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying, like, off the instinct, it was just me thinking of, like, bruh, like I said, them boys was hooping in Chuck Taylors. Like, you ain't really hear no crazy injuries for real like that. But they wasn't as saucy as today's game either. You feel me? Like, today's game, it's a lot of more shift. It's a lot of more, you know what I'm saying, using them breaks for real. You feel me? So hearing K say that, like, it's like, I really do now understand it gotta be like, man, y'all, these players are not really in shape how they think they are. They can't be, because they breaking down so easy when we got all this new technology, all this extra padding, all of that. So, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying, I don't think they practicing how players did back then. You know what I'm saying? I really felt like players was probably, like, they practicing. Like, I feel like, you know, nowadays it's like, bro, we just hooping off instinct. We just hooping off just pure talent. Of course we're working out. Of course we doing the extra little things, but we ain't really practicing. We ain't really like, you know, really running. And I could be wrong, bro. I've never been into behind the scene on the NBA shit, on the workout shit of that nature, but it just seemed like, you know what I'm saying, they going more off like, hey man, we all pros, so we just all gonna play off just the natural state of being a pro. Yes, they got their plays here and there that they run, but it just don't feel like practice is just on that real tight time.
I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying?
So let me know how y'all feel in the comment section.
They all three playing it the same way. And to me, yeah, that's what I saw. And they all popped the same way.
Like, this is what Ticket talking about, that they out of shape. We practiced every day. We went up and down every day.
Like a game.
Like a game.
Come
so
on,
we
man.
5-on-5 pretty much the whole season.
With drills.
With drills. And so now they come in and they doing a lot of individual work.
With a trainer.
You know, so a lot of our shit was game speed. Right.
With a trainer.
And then in the summer?
At half speed.
Right.
For 30 minutes.
Right.
So this proves my point then. Like, this proves my point. Like, these are ex-NBA players. Like, even saying, like, man, our practices was real 5-on-5s. Like, we really running that. You know what I'm saying? They're having individual practices. Say, hey, like, all right, man, we want you. Your job as a hooper, your job description for this team is X, Y, and Z. So we gonna, you know, focus on these things. You know what I'm saying? And to see that it's one-on-one trainers, like, it makes sense. It makes sense on why these players are not, in a sense, built for a long period of time, for like the longevity, because they're not practicing and training the body to go 40-something minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really genuinely makes sense now, because I'm like, bro, like, we got too much in advance of today's, like, we spoiled with the shit at this point. Like, we got too much advanced. Like, we too advanced in today's world. So how is these dudes dropping like this? How they, you know what I'm saying? But it just makes sense. I don't think they really in shape how they really feel like they in shape. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one-on-one trainers, when we, bro, y'all know how it was. Like, of course, it's different levels, so we not going to sit up here and play like it, but we all had to go through that. We running practice, and it's real drills. Like, we really, we going at our teammate. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Your bench squad versus your starters, like, y'all going at it. And it just seemed like now it's just kind of like, I don't know, man. It don't seem, and as these ex-NBA players are saying, bro, they not having that type of 5v5, them type of runs. They having individual, hey, man, we want you to work on this, so this is what we working on. You feel me? So, but let me know what y'all think in that comment section, bro. Like, why do y'all feel that these players are, you know, are getting more hurt in today's game? I do want to hear a little bit more of like what Paul's saying.
Don't go play a 2-hour fucking game and think they gonna play.
In the summer, we played ball. We
hard.
played 5-on-5.
For 7 hours.
In the summer, they individual work every day.
For 30 minutes. With one trainer.
Yeah.
And think that's gonna be the same shit. Like, what are we talking about here?
Same.
Bro, motherfucker do a whole workout an hour by himself. I come in here, it's 5 niggas in one workout doing 30 minutes. Bro, this is not the same shit, bro.
No.
I mean, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. These players hoop. So it ain't like I'm just talking. You feel me? Like real spill, bro. Like, that's really crazy. Like, man, but it makes sense. Cause I'm like, dog, we got too much technology today, man. It's no way that they, like, you breaking in the, you tearing shit like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, with all this padding, all this equipment that we got today, like, bro, they tearing shit like it's nothing, bro. Like, it's nothing. We ain't never seen this many injuries from, like, stars. I don't know, man. Like I said, man, let me know how y'all feel in that comment section, man. Why do y'all feel that the NBA players are getting hurt so often? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this is one of the things that definitely should be talked about, man. But other than that, man, that's the end of the video, man. If you could do me a favor, please like, comment, subscribe. As you already know, it helps the channel tremendously, man. We trying to grow, man, so please help us grow. I appreciate you tuning in to the videos, man. And if you made it this far, you a real one. And I'm going to catch you in the next video.